Hi, my name is Kate, and today we're going to be doing a 30-minute gentle somatic yoga practice. We're going to start out by doing a mudra. It's called Sakshi Mudra. We do it by bringing the tips of our fingers together and our thumbs right in front. And then you can take it and you can put the mudra right in front of your heart if you'd like, or if it's more comfortable, you can just relax your hands down into your lap. So as we're here, if you're comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. As we start a gentle somatic yoga practice, we want to come into our bodies. And this mudra, Sakshi Mudra, is all about self-study. It's about being the inner witness that allows us to observe our mind, our thoughts, and our body from the inside out. And that's what gentle somatic yoga is about. We want to be grounded in our bodies. As we go through the practice, we might close our eyes to let go of the distractions from the outside and just be present with what we're feeling in our body, noticing our thoughts, and even noticing what emotions for us come up as we go through the practice. So holding this mudra, we're going to do a short body scan just to check in with how our body is doing today. And we start by taking our awareness into our feet, into our ankles, our lower legs. You might be noticing where your body touches the ground. You might be noticing where the air moves around your body. You might be noticing the weight of your body on your mat. So moving up into our knees, our thighs. And as we sit here, notice how we feel grounded down through our sits bones. And moving up through our spine, having a nice, tall, straight spine, yet being relaxed through the shoulders. Noticing sensations in the chest, maybe the rise and the fall as you breathe. Noticing the back body, the shoulder blades, the shoulders, the upper arms, the elbows, the forearms, our wrists, our hands, and our fingers. And then moving our awareness into our throat and our neck, up into the sides of our face, the jaw, our ears, our temples, and then scanning our lips, our cheeks, our nose, noticing the air moving in and out of the nostrils. And then just all the way to the top of the head. How does your body feel today? We'll notice how we're feeling now at the beginning of practice, and then at the end of the practice, we will also do a body scan. So as you're ready, go ahead and release that mudra. Bring your hands onto your legs. Let's take a deep cleansing breath in and exhale, let it go. We're going to start our practice with Namaste flow. This is a breath practice. And we'll start by bringing our hands into Anjali Mudra. Puppies. All about not being distracted through our practice. Just letting go of any distractions. So as we come with our hands into Anjali Mudra, we're going to take a deep breath in. On the exhale, we're going to push our hands forward, bring our chin to our chest, and exhale. On the inhale, we're going to raise our hands up over our head. And then on an exhale, gently bring your arms down to the side. And take a breath here. We'll do this a couple more times. Hands to heart, inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale. exhale, bring the hands down to the side. A couple more times. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, chin to the chest. Push the hands forward, curl through that back. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, release down. And then let's take another deep cleansing breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Now that namaste flow, it helps us connect with our breath and our body. It also gets us moving through our shoulders and our arms as we start our practice. The first flow that we're going to do is called a seated moving twist. And in this flow, we're going to move our neck and our shoulders. It's also good for the back, all the way down the back. We'll even feel it in our chest and in our sides, pelvis. So this is kind of an all upper body flow. So let's take our left hand and bring it onto our right knee. We're going to gently rotate around to that right side, just going until your body feels comfortable, and take a picture of what you can see right here. This is called a check-in before we start our practice. So just noticing where your body is now and gently release. We're not coming all the way back to center. We're going to go like halfway in between. So we're at an angle here. Bring your chin to your chest. Relax all the muscles in the back, in the shoulders, and just let your body fall forward. And when you reach your fullest extent, we're going to start rebuilding that spine, activating the muscles in the back, coming upright, and then taking the right shoulder and rolling it into the back body. We're activating the muscles in the back. And we're going to stay there for just a little bit, and then we're going to release and come back. And we'll do that again. Coming forward, relaxing all the muscles. This is part of our pendiculation. And then as we start to rise up again, we're activating the muscles in the back. Rotate the right shoulder back, activate the left shoulder, release it. So we're just activating all the muscles in the back. That's part of our pendiculation. That's activating the muscles. And then the other part of pendiculation is just to relax and release all those muscles as we come forward, bringing the chin to chest, bowing forward, relaxing the muscles in the back and your neck. And let's do that one more time. Sitting up, rebuilding the spine. As we rise up, that back shoulder rotates in toward the mid-back, and the front shoulder also. We activate all of those muscles in the back. We don't want to hold that stretch for more than 3 or 4 seconds, and then we're going to release and come back. Gently fold forward, relaxing all of your muscles. And then coming back up into a seated posture. If your eyes are closed, go ahead and blink them open. We're going to do a check-in here. So we're going to rotate around to the side, and then just noticing if you have a greater range of motion than you did when you started. I noticed that when we started, my gaze was like right towards this wall, and then when I was finished, I could come all the way back to this tapestry. So we've just increased our range of motion by doing one easy practice. So we're going to do that on the other side. Take your right hand onto your left knee. Start by bringing your chin to your chest. Relax the muscles in the neck, in the back. Release, release, and fold forward. And then the opposite, we're starting to activate the muscles. Stacking the spine, coming upright, rotate around, take that back shoulder, roll it back, activate the muscles, and then relax and release, come back forward, chin to chest, relaxing the muscles. Starting again, rebuilding the spine, activating the muscles in the back, rolling the back shoulder around. This time, let's activate that front shoulder and use the muscles on both sides of the spine. Hold it here for no longer than 3 or 4 seconds, and then relax and release and come back down. And we'll do that one more time. Rolling up 1 vertebra at a time, stacking the spine. Activate the muscles in the back as you rotate. Both shoulders move into the back body. Hold and then release and relax. And coming back to center and holding forward. And then we're going to sit back up again. So that was a seated moving twist, and it's all about the muscles in the upper body, the neck, the back, the shoulders. So we're moving on to a flow called the compass. And this is going to be good for our head and our neck, also arms, back, upper back, lower back. So we're still more or less in the upper part of the body. So let's come onto our backs. As you come onto your back, if you'd like, you can have a pillow or something underneath your head just for comfort. And then slowly come down. We're going to start by bringing our legs out long on the mat. Do just a quick check-in here. Scan the body. Notice, compare the right side to the left side. And just compare and see how all parts of your body are feeling. I can feel sensation in my spine and my shoulders from that last flow that we did. So we're just checking in, and that's how our body learns, is by comparison. So we're comparing where we are now to where we will be after we do the flow. So let's bring our feet up, soles of the feet on the floor. And we'll take our hands, interlace our fingers, and put them behind our head. And just settle in here, doing any little movements till you can find a comfortable spot. So the first thing we're going to do is maybe we press that lower back into the mat, activating the core muscles, and lift the head and the shoulders up off the mat. And then we're going to lift our hips up off the mat. Lower the head and the shoulders back down. And then lower the hips back down. And release and relax here. Let's do that again. Push the lower back into the mat, connect with the core, lift the shoulders and the head off the mat. Raise the hips up. Lower the head and the shoulders and the arms. Lower the hips onto the mat. And relax. It's important to relax between each repetition. That's what helps our body learn and be connected, brain to muscle. Now, as we do that this time, we're going to rotate our head a little bit to the left side, not going too far. Always staying in comfort, not going into pain or strain. Same as before, connect with the core, lift the shoulders and the head, lift the hips, slowly release the shoulders, and slowly release the hips, and relax. Release, let your body learn. Rotate your head a little bit more to the side. Same repetition, lower back, lift, Lift the hips, lower the head and the shoulders, and then lower the hips. And then bring your head back to center. At this point, let's bring our hands down to the side. Give those shoulders and arms a break. Maybe let your head fall from side to side. Just getting ready to do this same compass movement on the upper side, on the other side. So we bring our head back to center, bring the hands behind the head, and let's do one in the center to start out with. So grounding through the core, connect with the core, lift the shoulders and the head, looking forward, lift the hips, lower the head and shoulders, lower the hips, and pause. Rotate the head just a little bit to the right side, just changing the vector of the head using different muscles. So connecting with the core, lifting the head and the shoulders, lift the hips, release the head and the shoulders, and then release the hips. And then pause and relax all the muscles in your body. And then we will rotate our head just a little bit more to the right. If that's too far and it's not comfortable, just stay where you were. So here we go, one more time. Connect with the core, with the shoulders and the head. Supporting your head with the hand is going to take some of the pressure off the neck. So release and relax. And then bring the head back to center. We will do this one more time here. Push the lower back into the mat, connect with the core, lift the head and the shoulders, lift the hips, lower the head, and lower the hips. Release the arms down to the side of the body. Take your legs out long on the mat. And just take a couple of breaths here. Let your body relax. Scan for sensation. Notice your thoughts. Notice your emotions. I had a woman in class just this morning, and she got really emotional after class with tears, and we spent some time talking about how these somatic movements can release emotions that we might be holding in our body. So be aware of that. All right, so we're going to roll over onto our side. And once again, you can have something under your head if that feels good. And this next practice is TFL with the windmill, which is, this is kind of a new one for me, but I've been practicing it and I really like it. So we're going to lower down onto our sides. That bottom arm is going to come out in front of us. The top arm for now is just going to relax. And here you might want to make sure you don't have anything close by because we're going to be moving our legs out in front of our mat. So let's take a deep cleansing breath here before we start. Deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Take the top leg and move it behind the bottom leg, relaxing that knee and the leg down onto the mat. The next thing we're going to do is stretch that leg out long, point the toes forward, and gently and slowly move that foot out in front of you, going to the point where it feels comfortable and you've had enough. Then gently, slowly release that leg down onto the mat. When the foot hits the ground, release the knee and relax your body. And let's bring that leg back. Now this practice is going to work muscles from head to toe. So it's a great practice to do at the end of a class because you've kind of warmed everything up, and this is just going to give us a nice juicy ending to our practice. So this time, straighten that leg, rotate the toes up towards the ceiling, and then once again, slowly and smoothly bring that foot forward until it reaches its full extent, and then lower it down. When the heel hits the ground, release and relax. And maybe take a breath. All right, bring that foot back behind. Start by relaxing it down. Straighten the leg, lift the leg, rotate the toes up towards the ceiling, and bring it around. The reason to move in different vectors is we're affecting different muscles with each time we do a different version of the practice. And when the heel hits the ground, we're going to release down and relax. You might have done that one twice. It's okay. So relax into our first position, straighten the leg, rotate the toes up, and bring them around slowly and surely. The knee can be bent, find comfort. Let's not make this harder than it needs to be. Bring the heel down and relax. And then back to start. This time we're changing it up. This part is called the windmill, and we're going to involve the top part of our body as well. Our bottom is kind of the same but different. Anyway, straighten the bottom leg, toes are forward. This time, instead of moving that leg forward, we're going to take that leg backward. As the leg goes backward, we're going to bring the top hand kind of forward and kind of in a diagonal. So we're stretching here from the tip of our fingers all the way down to our toes. As we release, we're going to bend our knee, we're going to bend our elbow, and then we're rolling our top part of our body open. So a big chest opener as we're here. Let's just relax into this, staying just 2 or 3 seconds, not too long. And then we'll come back to our starting posture. Knee behind the leg. Straighten the leg. Rotate the toes down. Bring the leg back towards the back of your mat. Reach up and forward with your top hand. Complete body stretch. As we release, we're bending the elbow, we're bending the knee, rolling back onto the side, and then rolling over onto our back, the top part of our body for that nice spinal twist. Relax here just for a couple of breaths, no more than 3 or 4, and then coming back to our start. We have one more of these on this side. So we're straightening our leg. Rotate the toes up this time using different muscles. I can feel them in the front of my leg and in my hip. And then we're pushing that leg backward as we roll forward and around with the front, stretching with that hand. And then as we release, bending the elbow and the knee, coming back together, rolling the torso, the top part of our body open. Nice spinal twist. Take a breath, and then come back to center. Let's roll over onto our backs. I'm going to switch so that I can do the other side for you. So as you're laying on your back, just once again, check in with your body. Notice we just did a lot of work on one side of the body. On me, it was for the right side. And I feel like maybe my hip is a little bit closer to the ground. I'm feeling a little bit of sensation in my neck. Maybe that's because we've been working with that a lot today. And just check in. Let's do a cleansing breath. Deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. And just remembering that as we go through these practices, healing is possible. And actually, healing is happening as we're doing the practice. Connecting with our bodies from the inside out, being the observer, being the person inside looking out. All right, let's roll over onto the other side. We want our knees to be like we're sitting in a chair, so hips directly out from the knees, the ankles under. That arm on the ground is relaxed out in front, and the top arm is just resting to start the practice. Take the top leg, bring it behind the bottom leg, relax the knee and the foot onto the floor. So this is the part of the TFL part of this, the outside of our leg that we're working with here. Straighten that leg, point the toes forward, gently bring that leg around in front of you. Knee can be a little bit bent if you find comfort with that. Lower the leg down. As it hits the ground, relax your entire body. So this is part of the pandiculation. As we lift our leg up and we're swinging it around in front of us, we've got all of those muscles are active. And then when we're complete with the practice, we lower our leg down and just let it relax. So those two things together, the activation of the muscle and then the relaxation, that's the pandiculation. So bring the leg back, relax it down, make it come out long, lift it, rotate the heel up, so we're using different muscles. Notice in your body what you're feeling. Bring that leg around in front. Gently lower it down. When the heel hits the floor, relax your entire body. Maybe at the end of each one, you can take a breath in and out to help your body let go. All right, we're bringing that foot back, relaxing it down to start out with. Straighten the leg, lift the leg, this time rotating the toes down towards the floor and bringing the foot around, noticing different muscles working in the last repetition. Toes touch the floor, the entire body relaxes. And bringing that leg back. Now we're moving into what is called the windmill part of this somatic movement flow. And it's going to activate not only the bottom part of our body, but also the top as well. So it's, like I said, a good entire body stretch or somatic movement. So top leg comes out straight, lift it up. Instead of going forward, it's going backward this time. As the leg goes backward, our torso is rolling forward and we're reaching. Fingertips all the way down to the toes. As we come back to center, we're bending our elbow, we're bending our knee, and we're rolling open at the top of the torso, upper torso. And then we're relaxing, bringing the knees together for just a second. And then coming back to our starting position with our leg behind. Once again, we straighten that back on that top leg, lift it, rotate the toes up towards the ceiling, push the leg backward, bring the torso forward and roll down, reaching with that top arm, and then gently coming back, elbow bent, knee bent, coming into a spinal twist, relaxing the knee, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the entire body. And then coming back, we have one more repetition here. Bring the leg back. Maybe you take a little cleansing breath before we start. And then straightening the top leg, rotating the toes down, pushing that back leg back, rolling that hip forward a little bit, rotating the entire torso toward the mat, reaching with that top one. And then coming out, we're bending an elbow, bending the knee, coming back through center, and we're going to roll open. Relaxing with the knees together, with the arms out. Take a deep breath in and exhale, letting it go. Coming onto your back. Coming into our final resting posture. Doing any little micro movements. Anything your body is telling you that it needs to move a little bit before we can relax into our Shavasana. Adjusting your clothes. Doing anything that you feel your body needs to just relax. And incorporate all of this wonderful work that we've done in our practice today. We moved through our neck, our back, our shoulders, all the way through our body. So I'm going to come up to a seated position. You can stay lying on the floor. I'm going to guide you through another body scan. So relaxing your body onto the floor, noticing your breath. This time let's start our body scan at the top of our head. So take your awareness to your head, the top of your head. Scanning down your forehead, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your cheeks and your jaw. Notice where your lips touch together, your chin moving down, scanning through your neck and your throat. The top of your shoulders, your upper back and your chest, your arms and your hands, your lower back and your belly, your hips, your upper legs, your knees, your calves, your shins, your ankles, your feet, and all of your toes. Practicing that self-study that we talked about at the beginning of class, being the inner witness, allowing you to observe your body, your thoughts, and your emotions. And if your emotions arise, just being with it, knowing that you're moving energy that needs to be moved. Not letting your thoughts make up a story about it. Just be with whatever is happening right now. And I'm going to close our practice as you're relaxing with a point that I found this morning. It's by Maria Sabina. She's a Mexican healer. And I think it goes really well with what we did in our practice today. She says, heal yourself with the light of the sun and the rays of the moon, with the sound of the river and the waterfall, with the swaying of the sea and the fluttering of the birds. Heal yourself with mint and eucalyptus. Sweeten with lavender, rosemary, and chamomile. Hug yourself with cocoa bean and a hint of cinnamon. Put love in your tea instead of sugar, and drink it looking at the stars. Heal yourself with the kisses of the wind and the hugs of the rain. Stand strong with your bare feet on the ground and with everything that comes from it. Be smarter every day by listening to your intuition, looking at the world with your forehead. Jump, dance, sing, so that you live happier. Heal yourself with beautiful love, and always remember that you are the medicine. Remembering that healing is possible and healing is happening. Bringing your awareness back into your body now, and start to move your body in an intuitive way. What does your body need as it starts to move? And just taking your time, coming from laying down up into a seated posture. And as we come to seated, let's rub our palms together, creating a little warmth and friction between our hands. And then we'll take our hands and we'll put them on your heart. Feel the warmth of your hands, feel the warmth of your body. Being grateful for your heart, being grateful for your body, your mind, your emotions, your muscles, your heart, your lungs, everything. Just being grateful and finding a place of gratitude. And I thank you for allowing me to be your guide through your practice today. Namaste.